Paris calling, the biggest names in the men's game, the golden generation that's dominated for the last 2 decades, clinging onto power as the young bucks snap at their heels. World number 1 Novak Djokovic will remain at the top, whatever happens in Paris, but more important to him would be a second French title to take his Grand Slam tally up to 19. As ever, Rafael Nadal is tournament favourite, the king of clay pursuing a scarcely believable 14th triumph at 롤랑가로스. But they can feel the heat as the Italian brigade is out in strength once again, any one of them good enough to go deep into the draw and, just maybe, snatch the crown. Defending champion Iga Świątek was a teenager herself when she took the title last autumn. Now she's looking imperious as she tries to be the first to retain the Suzanne Lenglen Trophy since Justine Henin 14 years ago. Sofia Kenin will be trying to spoil that narrative, last year's beaten finalist putting another good run together. And number 5 seed Elina Svitolina, with a record of quarter-finals at least at all the majors, will be intent on breaking through to her first Grand Slam final. Some historic stories and big ambitions to be played out today on the courts of 롤랑가로스 2021. A very good day to you once again from 롤랑가로스, where for the 3rd day running, Parisians woke to the sight of cobalt skies and reached for their imperméable. Not quite the day for sharing a deck chair with Les Mousquetaires. But we still have some terrific tennis lined up for you on day 7 of 롤랑가로스 as we close out the 3rd round and complete the lineups for the last 16. We start with the women. Only 4 of the top 10 seeds remain standing. 3 of them play today, including 5th seed Elina Svitolina, who brushed through her first 2 matches against Océane Babel and Anne Lee. She's opening proceedings on court Philippe Chatrier against the world number 33 Barbara Krejcikova. Your commentators are Chris Bowers and Sophie Amiak.
It's a very good rally from Krejcikova. Anything that you win against Svitolina that goes over 5-6 rally exchange is an achievement because she's so steady. That's a woman who is definitely very confident. You can tell how she's hitting and being just on top of everything, Krejcikova.
And that flat backhand from Krejcikova is very, very penetrating.
Yeah, I mean, she's not missing at all. She's just, she hasn't really missed a shot.
Well, a hand apology, but...
Yeah, it's a little bit of a letdown here, to say the least. And now 3 breakback point for Svitolina. Yeah, she's done it. Getting the breakback.
Yes, well played.
See, I don't like this approach. If you're going to approach, just do. Why don't you slice on that? The shot selection is not exactly there. No problemo.
Yeah.
So calm.
Very calm, but she's persisting in going to the backhand.
Well, I think that was a much more difficult shot for Svitolina to hit. She's not comfortable with the slice. I mean, you saw how that landed a little too short in the court.
It's just a lovely contact on the slice from Krejcikova. She breaks and leads by 4-3.
Krejcikova kept up the pressure on the Svitolina serve, breaking twice to take the first set 6-3. We rejoined the match midway through the second set.
That's Svitolina all the way, using the backhand. That's her forte, her bread and butter. I think she can hit her backhand, Svitolina, blindfolded. She feels so good about it.
Interesting shot that she was Svitolina trying for then, but that is such a nonchalant point by Krejcikova. Well, she did something different. She threw in the moon ball.
You know what the biggest mistake was right there from Krejcikova?
She didn't follow the lob in.
I mean, that was a perfect lob, and for somebody who is so comfortable at the net, it's almost like she forgot what the right play was. If this match turns around, I'm telling you, this is the point that you're going to remember for a long time.
Well played. And just a little bit of a spring in this Svitolina step.
This is huge. If Svitolina was to lose that game, you know that it would be pretty much bye-bye. But here, I think she still has a pretty good chance to come back. Look at that again. Short ball down the middle. Krejcikova just lunging to it, not really set to hit that ball.
Quality point. Absolute quality.
So good from both players. I mean, it seems like really Svitolina cannot find any answers.
Match points for Barbara Krejcikova.
15-40.
The fifth seed goes out. What a very good win for Barbara Krejcikova. The score of 6-3, 6-2 will look emphatic, but you have to say it was totally deserved. What a wonderful win for Krejcikova.
Sloane Stephens has struggled for form since winning the US Open in 2017 and reaching the final at Roland Garros the following year. From a highest ranking of third in the world, she's now down at number 59.
I was obviously consistently in the top 20 for a bit, and then in the top 10 for a bit, and had my highest ranking at 3. Obviously through the pandemic, it's just dropped and kept dropping, and obviously I don't have any points to defend now. Like I haven't played as much and I haven't done that well, but I think now that I'm kind of getting back to normal and finding my groove again, I think last week I was 55, and then this week I don't know where I'm going to be. It's very rocky, it's very up and down, but now that the pandemic is stopping, hopefully it'll stabilize a bit more. I've put in a lot of work just trying to get back to, like I said, where I want to be, and it's going to take time, but hopefully, in the next months, whatever, weeks, months, whatever it is, it'll get back to where I see it.
Well, Stephens has a tough task ahead of her if she's to progress to a last 16 meeting with Krejcikova. First, she meets the 18th seed Karolina Muchova, with the Czech eager to build on her run to the semi-finals of the Australian Open. The commentators on court Simon Mathieu are Abigail Johnson and Gilles Muller.
It was brilliant defence from Stephens, but Muchova did not buckle.
It's not easy to hit a drop shot from that. She was going backwards. Great touch.
Showing the full range of her skill set out here, the 24-year-old. Great lift. That spin on the forehand side, well used by Stephens in these early stages. She's got another chance to push through.
Went for too much on that one.
She's won 5 of her 7 second serve return points. Stephens sensing the opportunity there, dialing in to get across the line. Oh, that's miraculous! Unbelievable!
Muchova held the game as both players produced some really daring tennis, but Stephens served out to take the first set 6-3. We rejoin at the start of the second set.
Giving Muchova a taste of her own medicine there. Stephens using the length of the court, drawing the error, and she carries on the momentum from the end of that first set. Well, it was starting to feel a little too easy. Stephens now up against it. It's break back point. she'd have been holding her breath, waiting for that one to drop.
Again, it was quite close. But great play from Stevens, though. Oh,
Insane.
great tennis from both players.
Avantage Murova.
Oh, yes.
She's done it! Mukova with her first break of the match, and what a rally that was.
Oh,
It's the height on that ball again, traveling deep into the court, just catches her out. Such a positive start to that point from Mukova, but Stevens has given us some real trouble with the way she's able to cover across that baseline, and this is her reward. Triple break point. And there it is. Or is it? No joy for the number 18 seeds. Stevens has kept pressing. She's kept pushing.
Oh, perfect play.
Right in the corner. The forehand has been so reliable for Sloane Stevens today. Bit tentative on the final backhand.
40-30.
Another chance to wrap this up. The former finalist is back in the fourth round. For Sloane Stevens, it's an upset by ranking, but with her form of the past in Paris, it shouldn't be any surprise.
Don't go away, the big guns are waiting.